here I'm looking at the validation materials document. So this is just a cover sheet that we have here, and it identifies what we're actually validating. It has the name of the validators, the date of validation, and the materials gathered. Look, it's all pretty self-explanatory. But what I'm saying to you is that your RTO will provide templates for, to meet the requirements of that unit of competency for validating assessment. So we have our validation report, and that is largely based upon the principles of assessment. But as you can see here, with the first principle being validity, some of the prompts, some of the questions actually refer through to the rules of evidence as well. So you can see here, you go through a checklist when you validate, and you can tick it either as, being okay, not meeting the requirements or not applicable. So, you can see evidence relates directly to the units of competence, so it's, it has to do with the rules of evidence for it being valid. The assessment tasks have supported holistic integration of knowledge and skills. So yes, that's also the rules of evidence being valid. Sufficiency, more than one assessment method is used. Sufficiency, different sources of evidence of knowledge and skills are considered. Okay, so you can see where the rules of evidence tend to overlap into that validity principle of assessment. Here we have a prompt that says methods and instruments selected are appropriate for the assessment system if specified by industry. Okay, so that's to do with that industry currency. And finally, for authenticity, there's identification process ensures that the evidence is the candidate's own work. So we've checked that there was that process used. So that's how we at Evoke have integrated the rules of evidence, because we're using that during that assessment process and after, and we're applying this whole validation after the process as well.